No one wants me to talk to you about Palm Coast, Florida. None of my neighbors, friends, or family. Now, why is that? All they're saying is, don't move here. Don't tell people to move here. And I'll tell you all about why that is up next. Hey everyone, thanks for checking us out today on the Living in Palm Coast channel. I'm Bill Bishop and I'm with the Living in Palm Coast real estate team here in the greater Palm Coast area, St. Augustine, Daytona Beach, Ormond Beach, any place in this area that you're interested in, we've got your back when it comes to relocating to this area. And so, we're getting calls and reach outs from people. A lot of them are calling about these videos. And a lot of people that I have talked to in this, like my friends and my family and so forth, have said to me after being putting up a few of these videos about this greater Palm Coast area, they've been telling me, hey, listen, quit talking about this place. And I've heard that from more than one person. It came even from my neighbor the other day. I was outside, I was working around the yard or whatever, and I said, he said, how's the real estate thing going? I said, well, listen, I'm doing these videos, telling people a little bit about what it's like to live and work and play and retire here in Palm Coast. And, he said, hey, listen, I hope you're not talking a whole lot about it. I hope you're not promoting this place because, it's kind of like, our little secret. Okay, so people don't want me to talk about moving, relocating here to Palm Coast. I'm thinking, why the hell? And this came from more than one person. So, I'm telling them, hey, say, listen, I'm kind of relatively new to the area. When I moved here, I wanted to have information. I wish I had information about it, back 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago now, when I was researching this area and figuring out where I wanted to live, there was very little content. So I thought, well, now that I'm in real estate down in Palm Coast, I'm gonna do whatever I can to make sure that everybody has the kind of content that will help them in making a decision about relocating here. And that's all this channel is really about, to be honest. I'm not out here to be some sort of frickin' YouTube star or really to get subscriptions, to be honest. I'm not monetizing anything. You get comments sometimes from people about, hey, look at this big fat doofus out here. He's an idiot. And I'm like, I don't care. My job, I think, or my goal, I guess, with this particular channel, this is the first channel I've ever started, probably the last channel I ever start, to be honest. But I came into it with the idea that I was just going to put it all out there, give all the information I can about the area, and I was just going to try to do that on a weekly basis. Put out a 15-20 minute video, give you guys some information. If you find my appearance disgusting and want to just frickin' click right off it, well, that's the beauty of YouTube. You get to go to the next video. I'm not, this is really what this is all about. So I'm almost 20 videos into this, trying to discuss things about Palm Coast, and I'm getting all kinds of different feedback and stuff, and a lot of it's positive, 90% positive, and then you get a few people that are kind of like trolling you, and I'm like, well, I don't give a shit. I don't really even I have a person on my team that kind of looks at the comments and makes sure that we're doing doing the kind of content that, you know, that we think you're going to be happy with, and it'll tell you a little bit more about, you know, what this area is all about. But you know, that's really it. So I'm going to get back on track here. The title of the video is "Don't Move Here," and so I'm going to explain why I'm kind of getting this. I think this feedback from people in Palm Coast. I gave a little thought about it and why I kind of feel as though they're a little guarded about this, you know, about having new people come in. You know, with any kind of new or desirable, I guess, area, you're going to find people who want to move there. I mean, it's just logical. So, I mean, I have, you know, neighbors and friends and people, and I ask them, or sometimes I get comments about, you know, how busy it's getting and how people are kind of rude, and you know, we got all these people from, you know, from wherever moving in, and they're driving fast. So let me just explain. Palm Coast has got this relatively small town feel, and people love that small town feel here. You know, we got 2 high schools. You know, we're an hour from Orlando, we're an hour from Jacksonville. Those are 2 major cities. You know, Daytona's just a hop skip. St. Augustine's a hop skip, north, south. I was talking about why people are kind of pissed off that people are moving here. All right, so you got the natives, you got the people that have been here forever. They went through the highs of the 2004, 5, and 6, where Palm Coast was just doing awesome. And, you know, and I don't know how people reacted then. I know that my mom and dad bought a condo, so they bought at the peak of the market. Then, of course, everybody knows what happened in 2008, 9, 10. The bottom fell out of the market. It was a lot of bad paper and bad loans out there that basically caused that whole thing. So that was about a 15-year slide, you know. So of 2005, 6, 15 years later, we're in 2021. Now people are starting to come back and rediscover Palm Coast, which I think is fantastic. My neighbors, not so much. You know, they like this kind of slower way of living. And, you know, I kind of want to talk to them. I want to say, listen, you know, these people that are moving down or moving up, even, we're getting a lot of people moving from Miami. We're getting people moving in from Pennsylvania and from, you know, all the eastern states, New York, Long Island, all those areas. And, you know, me being here a little over 3 years now and coming from Minneapolis, not quite as busy as, say, some of those eastern cities and even Miami. When you come here, I found that it took me a good 6 months before I kind of like, okay, now I'm in Palm Coast. You know, I'm not in Minneapolis anymore. I'm not trying to fight traffic. I'm not trying to figure out the best route to get to, you know, the convention center or downtown, or getting across town sometimes took 45, 50 minutes. You know, by the time I could go from one side of Minneapolis to the other, took me an hour and 20 minutes. I mean, I could be in Orlando by then with a nice leisurely drive, to be honest, down, you know, 95 and then I-4, and you're in Orlando. So I wanted to bring up those issues because, you know, Palm Coast is getting rediscovered, whether you like it or not. I mean, the statistics, the demographics show that, you know, a lot of people are moving here, and a lot of people love living here. And, you know, I should turn my light on here. Turn my light on. That's better. A lot of people love living here. Just to make sure you know I'm on air. My little on-air sign. I kind of like it, you know. It's my little studio where I'm putting this stuff out. on Palm Coast, trying a bunch of different crap. I don't know, just trying to make it interesting. I'm trying to make this stuff interesting so that when you do click on this stuff and you're trying to learn about Palm Coast, at least it's not, you know, at least you're getting something out of it. So that's my goal. Getting back to you know, my title is, you know, don't move here. That's what people are telling me to tell you. Don't move here. That's what people are telling me to tell you is don't move here. But I'm saying that, you know, maybe this isn't the right town for you. And it may not be, because it may be too small. So that's why, you know, we always set up, you know, encourage you to come here. We set you up with like a self-guided tour where you can go visit some of the homes or neighborhoods that you like. Get familiar with the neighborhoods and spend a little time, because the worst thing you can do, and I've done it, I did it, move to an area, move to a suburb where, you know, and this happened to me. I moved to Orlando about 20 years ago, built a house, and in the wrong area. And it was just, I lost money on it. It was a bad experience all around. I should have never been there for a number of reasons. But at any rate, well, you know, one of the nice things about if you just do decide to move here is that it's good and bad. You know, it's a small community. One of the things I did when I first came here, I'd always played pickleball, and that was my activity. That's kind of the way, you know, I socialized. The pickleball community's pretty tight knit. So if you decide to come to Palm Coast, I'll hook you up with a number of ways that you can either learn to play pickleball, or if you already know, the places to play. So it's always great. I probably know, you know, 30, 40, 50 people now, just being here, you know, just as friends, you know, that I've met through pickleball. So these different activities are available all through Palm Coast. I mean, you know, you've got your golfers that have your leagues, you got your bowlers, you've got your bikers and walkers and all that stuff. And these different gated communities also have different types of things to enjoy. But, you know, you're out in the ocean, you're out near the ocean, you're out near the intercoastal, so you also got the beach, you've got the boating, you've got the fishing, all that kind of good stuff. So anyway, these are things that everybody does not want me to tell you. They don't want me to tell you about all the great stuff, and it's not all great, believe me. I mean, you know, this is a smaller town. So again, getting back to my original point is that, you know, when you come in from these metropolitan areas, and it, you know, again, it's super, you know, your blood pressure is high, you're coming into an area where everything seems to just slow down a little bit. And to be honest, you know, once you get to that level of, all right, I can kind of let it all go, I can kind of not be so stressful about everything. That's kind of the style of living you'll have here. You know, whether it's Flagler Beach or St. Augustine, that's kind of, you know, they're all have their different unique neighborhoods and areas, and that's what we try to match you up with when you come down here. So I want to let you know that I appreciate you checking out the video. If there's anything we can help you with in relocating here to Palm Coast, give us a phone call. Our contact information is in the description box, and we'd love to hear from you. Until next time, bye-bye. Oh, and there's 2 other videos that you might want to check out.